Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of August 16th, 2026. It is a general collective reading. So as the messages come through, please take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said down, let's begin. It's so odd. In the Libra reading, I felt like I had a hair on my nose, but I don't think it's a hair. But let's see. Where do we go with this message here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What do my moon babies not see coming for the week of August 16th, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? Photo proof, getting evidence. Bottom of the deck, we have unfazed. Why is this something that Scorpio does not see coming this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Three of Swords. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Five of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Three of Pentacles clarified by the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Strength card. Okay, you do not see this coming. Information, communication, offer, opportunity in Leo season, which is wrapping up relatively soon. Nine of Wands. Why are you in the Nine of Wands? One more shuffle. Thank you. Nine of Wands is clarified by Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ten of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. What is this Three of Swords here? One more shuffle. Thank you. This is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. All right, before I get into this person's energy, you, there's something here that you've been working on, waiting for. I feel like you did your part, that Three of Pentacles. Like, for me, that is like teamwork makes the dream work. So I feel like you did your part here. Like, you submitted your resume, you submitted your application, you asked the person out on a date. Like, whatever this has been for you, you did your part, and now you're sort of waiting. You're waiting to hear back. You're waiting to hear if they'll say yes. You're waiting to hear if the loan is approved. Some of you thought that this would come through in July. Seven of Cups, the 7th month of the year. So there's something like that, like you've been waiting. I feel like you did your part, and now you've been waiting. And this is the week where you get evidence, or you get proof that you've been accepted, or the offer is being extended to you, or you're receiving the communication. So I feel like it's been very burdensome for you. Again, like, I put out all these applications and resumes, and now I'm just waiting for a job. I did everything I had to do to launch my business. Maybe you're waiting for some final paperwork, like from City Hall. There's something like that here at play. What you don't see coming is, one, the information, communication, offer, opportunity is coming in by the end of Leo season, which, like I said, is wrapping up very quickly. Even though you've been waiting for a while, it's like now it gets to come in, and there's an end here to disappointment, heartbreak, emotional setback. That's coming to an end. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Like, now you can launch the business, or now you can put this chapter behind you. Now you can start the new job. So this week you're getting proof or evidence that a difficult chapter or a time in your life is coming to an end, and you're about to embark on this new journey. I mean, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, this is wonderful, whether it's heart-based or finance-based. It could be both for some of you. I'm going to try to see more what that's all about. But yeah, I feel like you did your part and now you've been waiting, and what you don't see coming is you're getting evidence, proof, facts that the communication, the information, like it's coming into you. And I feel like this gives you renewed hope. There's a cause for celebration here. Like, I got the job, I got the loan, I got the okay, I can launch the business. I asked the person out on the date and they say yes. There's something like that here happening. The wheel is spinning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. 7 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the 5 of Cups. Whatever this was, it took a long time to get to you. It took a long time to get to you. The news, the offer, the communication, the opportunity. And this is the energy of someone, they've been unfazed by the delay. So it's like you applied for the job 3 months ago and like now they're getting back to you. To you, that 3 months was a long time. For them, they're unfazed by it. One more shuffle. Thank you. 4 of Wands, the Death card. That's your major arcana card, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. I think you waited a long time for this. Communication, offer, opportunity. I don't see anything love related here. I got to be honest. I mean, if you have been waiting for someone, I always say never wait for it. But if you have been expecting someone to like apologize to you, it's possible for some of you you're getting an apology. But I'm not really seeing it like that. I feel like you have been waiting for the green light. Information, communication, offer, opportunity. You did the work already. This is specific for those of you. I did the work, and now you're getting evidence this week that the work you put in, there's like a return now. There's a return on the investment. You're now getting the job. You're getting the offer. You're getting the loan. You're getting the grant. Something like that here is happening. And you've waited a long time. 3 of Wands, waiting. And Knight of Pentacles, you've waited a long time for this. Whoever's providing you with the offer, like I said, communication, offer, opportunity, they've been unfazed. So I almost feel like you've been biting your nails, kind of waiting for this. I just saw the 2 of Cups. Anything else Scorpio needs to know about this? This incoming offer, communication, opportunity. Anything else they need to know about this? One more shuffle. Thank you. 9 of Swords, you've been worried about it. Knight of Pentacles, because it's been so long. King of Swords, there's a decision. So 8 of Swords, I would say to get out of your head this week. I would say to get out of your head, because whatever it is here that you've been waiting for, it's coming in this week. And like I said, this is specific for those of you. You put the work already. You submitted the documents. You filed. You applied for the job. You applied for the loan. And now you get confirmation. Now you get the communication. Now you get the offer. And you seem to be very happy. You seem to be very happy that now your life can move forward. This is a cause for celebration. New start, new beginning. I like this for you. Finally, a very good reading for Scorpio. Except get out of your head. That 8 of Swords could be the devil's playground there, okay? I want to get 3 cards for those of you where this is in regards to career and finance. Like you've been waiting for the job, the loan, etc., etc. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice. 4 of Swords. There's that 3 of Swords in the reverse. I told you, oh, look at that Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, we go from waiting, to now I can finally release the pain, or I can finally release the burden, maybe even financial burden, because things are turning in your favor. Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. We have the Tower. You do not see this coming. Okay. If you're waiting for court, this would be like a ruling. Okay. For those of you where it is love related, only because we saw the 2 of Cups, we have the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Swords. Maybe you're waiting for reconciliation between you and a friend or a family member or a lover, where there was like a fallout here or an argument. 3 cards if it's like love and romance, and love could be even platonic. 3 cards of advice. One more shuffle. Thank you. If it's more relationship based here, we have the World in the reverse. We have the 7 of Swords in the reverse, and we have the 2 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Wands. Yeah, someone is rushing in here. There's an apology here. Someone is apologizing. They feel like they have unfinished business with you, and this person is... The 7 of Swords in the reverse is someone who's being honest. It's someone who's being truthful. It's someone who's apologizing for something that they did wrong, or maybe some type of 7 of Swords, like deceitful behavior that they've had. But it is someone who is coming clean because they feel like they have unfinished business with you, and they've sat on this apology too long. So now they're rushing in this week. the Knight of Wands, the Lovers, and the Seven of Wands is in the reverse. So they're lowering their guard, they're lowering their boundaries, maybe putting their pride or ego aside and apologizing for whatever occurred here between you and them. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Just heard like this. I don't know if the mic caught it. There's like a really fast motorcycle going by. So either way, you have pretty quick incoming communication. I'm going to take that as a sign. That is what I have for you. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.